Our DIY Furoshiki Kit 17-inch cloth is in fact a perfect size for converting into a double-layer mask with filter pocket and nose wire, which will also get you a nice fat scrunchie with absolutely zero waste left behind. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Over the past couple of months, I've sewn a lot of handmade masks from the remnants we generate from our Furoshiki production lot. If you have gotten one yourself, thank you for supporting my little handmade business. If you would like to get your hands on our single and double layered masks, you can still get them while supplies last. You can shop from our website by scanning this code over here, or find a link in the description below. Throughout the cutting and sewing process, I have figured out ways to eliminate even more waste and extra time spent on each step along the way. Today, I would like to share with you these discoveries of mine. In fact, it will be more or less an updated version of my previous tutorial on how to make your own face mask. There are still some useful tips you will find in the tutorial, so check it out as well if you're looking to make a pleated style face mask we'll be covering today. You know what's also interesting is that our DIY Furoshiki Kit 17-inch cloth is in fact a perfect size for converting into a double-layer mask with filter pocket and nose wire, which will also get you a nice fat scrunchie with absolutely zero waste left behind. Making products and leaving behind minimal to zero waste is Sutai Bu's ultimate goal in designing a product. This discovery tells us the power of geometric shapes, how squares and rectangles for sure have a lot to offer. For this tutorial, we'll be using our aforementioned 17-inch DIY Furoshiki cloth. If you would like to learn a few design techniques on how to design your own Sharpie art like this one, check out this video. I will also add a link in the description below. For this tutorial, you'll need one 17-inch DIY Furoshiki cloth, one DIY face mask template, and one DIY scrunchie template. You can download this free pattern from our website. The link to it is in the description below. Just so you know, the DIY face mask template is not the actual size pattern for you to directly use to cut. It is more of a marking guide to help you find the folding points. Our double-layer face masks you see here has a body width of 9 inches, height of 3.5 inches, and each strap is about 12.5 inches long and a 1/4 inch wide. I've seen wider straps from other styles out in the marketplace, though I personally think the skinnier straps look better and curve better when worn around the ears. What do you think? It is slightly more challenging to fold and sew than wider straps, but the extra work is definitely worth it. Besides, the more practice you get, the better you'll be at it. So, the actual pattern size for this style of masks will be 17 inches in length and 8.5 inches in width. For the straps, it will be 1 1/8 of an inch wide by 30 inches long. Since the cloth is 17 inch long, instead of cutting a 30-inch long piece, we'll cut 4 17-inch long strips and piece 2 strips together on the short end. For the body part, we can cut directly from the cloth. You'll want to release the left and right finished edges here, keeping just the top and bottom edges. Using the body template, mark the 8.5-inch point, then cut. Then use the strap template to mark 4 strips from here on, then cut. Now, the leftover fabric here will be a perfect piece for a fat scrunchie like this. Next, we're going to mark the folding points. Use a pencil so you don't leave a permanent mark on your fabric. Since the top and bottom edges are finished, we'll place the template from this point up and mark at this point only, as this will be our folding point to create the pocket. Do the same for the opposite side as well. Once you have the folding points marked, fold the top and bottom edges in. it should overlap by 1 inch, which will be the opening of the pocket. Have the top layer overlapping the bottom to indicate the top and bottom edges. Pin down the center to anchor the layers. Next, we'll want to stitch down 1/4 inch on top and bottom, like so. Next, place the template directly over. Mark all cross points to indicate the pleating points. Now, let's start pleating. We'll pleat 2 upward pleats and 2 downward pleats, like so. Time to stitch. Stay stitched at 3/8 of an inch. For the straps, since the ends are finished, you'll want to undo the stitches for one side of all the strips to this next step. Piece a pair of short ends of the strips together, like so. Iron down the pleats, like so. With right side of the body of the masks facing up, place the connected strips right side facing down, centered at the stitch. Pin down. The next step is optional. Insert a piece of 7-inch 20 gauge wire into the top finished edge. Make sure to curl at the end of the wire to keep the wire from poking through the fabric. Next, we'll work on binding the ties. Fold the strip over, then fold in half. Raw edges should kiss and meet over here. Fold in half again. Pin down. Pin down a few other anchor points for easy tuck and pull as you stitch. Since the ends of the ties are already finished, simply fold in 1/4 inch like so. Start the stitch from here, then go all the way to the end. Pick up the stitch and finish the other end. Do the same for the other strap. There you have it! You can earn a few tips on how to tie adjustable ear loops and insert filters into the pocket from our blog post here. If you have gotten through this tutorial this far, the scrunchie will be pretty easy for you. First, undo the stitches on one end of the remaining fabric piece. Leave the other end double folded, as is. Second, with wrong side of fabric facing out, fold in half, then finish edge at 1/4 inch. Flip the tube inside out by using a safety pin, like so. Next, fit in a 7-inch elastic, or any length that's to your liking based on the elastic you will be using. Do so by using a clip to hold the elastic on the short raw end, then slide through the elastic to the opposite end. Tie a knot. Slide the knot to the center of the tube. Stage stitch 1/4 inch at the short raw opened end. Slide the raw end into the folded end, overlapping by 1/4 inch. Stitch to finish. Hope you have learned a few sewing and zero waste tips from this tutorial. If you find this video helpful, please like and share among your DIY friends. As always, I love to hear from you. Your feedback will help me continue to improve my craft and share more useful and fun videos with you all. Let me know what you would like to learn more about by leaving a comment below. So, enough of me talking, I'll let you get back to be creative.